Hello, everyone, and welcome to Moogle Ground episode 240. We're back. We're back.
We're back.
Man, I can't believe it's been 2 whole weeks. How you been?
I can't believe it's been two. I can't believe it's been 2 whole days, and I've got to go away like tomorrow.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Yeah. My body aches still. My body's like still shot.
Same. I'll be honest. Same.
My shoulders are killing me. My legs are killing me.
I don't mind no pain. I just feel tired.
I still think it's like an hour. I still think it's like an hour early. You know, because in Germany it was like an hour ahead to our normal time. So right now I think it's like 12 a.m. right.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I better be going to bed soon. I better be going to bed soon.
Yeah, sure you will. This is when you load up and play, I don't know,
surprising
Warhammer Rogue Trade with Rennie.
In my spare time, I've actually been playing a lot of 14. When I've been taking breaks from painting, I've actually been playing quite a lot of 14.
I've been doing some of the relic weapon tonight, a little bit. I went back in. I'm enjoying the Northern Horn.
I'm hearing a lot of people are liking the new area. I have not done it.
I found out literally just before this podcast that it has eye level 780 gear that you can get.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
With stat bonuses for like the Northern Horn, but like it has standard stats as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it takes a lot of currency to get, but the fact that it's there is kind of crazy. And I'm sure there's going to be better farming ways once you're high level or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot around there, so that is quite funny actually. Because I've seen a lot of people post like pictures and stuff like coordinates and stuff like that. I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. So I'm just gonna sit here and do PvP because that's what I've been doing. I've been doing because ranked is now on my data center.
Oh, cool.
The queues are just popping. I'm just like, oh, so nice. Queues are just popping, and I've been doing that because I've been wanting to get the series because I've been really wanting to get the outfit. So I've just been doing that like in my spare time. That and I'm leveling up Bard as well. So I'm just doing some like nice little cheap leveling. I was actually playing before I went to the loo because that's where I was going. I was going off to the loo, and then I was like, let's start on my phone, on like Instagram, listening through stuff, and then I saw you like put the notes. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, it's Thursday. Oh shit, yeah, we're gonna do a podcast today. Oh shit. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll shit later. It's fine.
But yeah, it's podcast today.
It is podcast today, and we have only been back home for like 2 days, like not even 2 days.
In theory, 1.5 days.
Yeah, in theory, 1.5 days.
Because you arrived around the same time as me, right? I don't know if you had any train issues as well.
Surprisingly not.
Okay,
Surprisingly not.
My train from where I was supposed to go to York, all of them got cancelled. And the one I was supposed to go and get cancelled, and the train conductor was like, "Yeah, the next one's probably cancelled as well." So I had to go across the country to go back to
get out.
Like what you call it? I think I put in the chat. Like I had to go from Manchester to Manchester Piccadilly to Doncaster to York to Scarborough.
Whoa!
Wow! Hey, thank you for the gifted sub, Susan. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the 5 gifty subs. Oh my god, Jason Charles Miller got one.
Yay! He's going to have access to our emotes. I still can't believe he followed us. I'm happy that everyone that follows us got those subs. I always like that. So thank you so much. And remember, you will get unless you already have it, you will now get your mount, hopefully, because we're in the category. So I think you should get the mount. Maybe.
Yes, and I don't get to stream for all that. This is the only time I get to stream because I am not here this weekend.
I mean, the mount is going until the end of August, right?
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, it's not just. Good. Thank you so much for the support, Susan. It means a lot, seriously. And we got a hype train for that, so thank you. All the money from the previous subs went towards food and stuff like that in Fanfest and travel. So seriously. Thank you for keeping our bellies full during Fanfest. So
I hope everyone liked in our Discord there. We put a lot of pictures of our food and a lot of travels. Honestly, it was surreal. It was a lot of fun. It's been a fucking while since I flew, so I was very anxious about that. But I got through it getting there. The one thing I am missing is the weather of Berlin because I think the weather of Berlin is so much better than it is here right now because I'm fucking boiling my tits off. It is hot.
Yeah, it's really hot. It's humid here as well. That's what doesn't help. I thought it was quite hot in Germany, but it was nice. It felt like the heat was it was just like a nice heat versus here where it's just like you just feel sweaty. The air itself feels like sweat.
Yeah, because my plane was really delayed coming back.
Okay, my plane went off straight away.
Yeah, ours was super delayed. Like, it says, oh, you're taking off at 10:15.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We started boarding at 10:15.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, bruh. But I did have a little thing where I was really lucky because, well, I say I was really lucky. I was really lucky and unlucky at the same time because I got the extra leg space because I was near an exit.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get the belt on.
Oh, wow.
So I asked for a belt extender. Said, oh, you can't do it. We can't give you a belt extender for being in an exit row. I was like, oh, okay. And then he went to go look for people to, like, obviously switch with me.
Yeah.
So luckily for someone switched, and then I was got on that, but my knees did because obviously it was like the new one was like so limited leg space. But I was happy I got home. I was tired again. Like we woke up like really early and we set off really early, and I was like, oh god, I slept for like I don't know, like 20 minutes on the flight, and it was like, oh yeah, no, and we're gonna be touching into England in like 10 minutes. Like, oh shit, really? Fuck, damn, cool. But the first thing I did as a British citizen, I did the only thing I could do. I saw a Greg's and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going for a Greg's because I was fucking starving. I was like, oh my god, that's a Greg's there.
Greg's one day.
I think you might have to be careful. I don't know about the nut allergies with that because it's a pastry. So
yeah, but one day I will try Greg's.
One day, one day. I fucking pigged out. I got 2 yum yums. I got a baguette with I think it's a cheese and ham baguette, a tango, sausage roll, and a cheese and bacon turnover. And that only cost me 12 quid, and I was like, oh, fucking
yeah, I was like, I went to the fish and chip shop because I didn't want to cook, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get 2 sausages. I'm hungry. Because I got back at like 5 p.m. and I hadn't eaten all day, so I'm like, yeah. So I got 2 jumbo sausages. I'm like, yes.
Oh, lovely.
It was 7 quid for the sausages and chips. So.
Nice. When I spaghetti bolognese when I came back because my mum was cooking it, so I was quite happy about that. I was like, oh yes, and pasta because I don't have pasta. We didn't have pasta.
I wasn't gonna cook. I would have to go shopping anyway because I had no food in. I'm like, if I'm going out to shop, I ain't going out to shop and then cook. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I think I was lucky because obviously I had family here, so they could cook for me. Yeah. So I just came back. But when because I got back into my hometown about 3. And I walked out of the train station and I was like, fuck me, why is it so hot?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, fuck this. I turned back round, I went into the shop that's there, and I grabbed a cold Monster because I was tired, and I just started downing that as I was like trying to walk home. But in the end, I was like, man, this was too hot. So I just like went over the road and went to the bus stop and just got a bus home. Because most buses stop just like at the bottom of my like hill. So I just got on the bus and then just walked up the hill. And I was like, oh, it was so hot.
I want to talk Fanfest.
I don't know. It was pretty lackluster. I don't know. Nah, Fanfest was sick.
Quick stuff. Twitch, as we mentioned kind of just a second ago, there's Twitch mounts, but gifted subs again. Thank you to Susan for the support. Yokai Watch. If you've done it before, there's actually going to be 3 new housing items for Yokai Watch. Yeah. And frog emote. Oh my god! By the way, I know we're going to talk about Fanfest, but those frogs on stage were cute. Yeah, when they were dancing, for the for the raid music, that was adorable. I love that.
I don't know. I had to run to the loo because I got ill, so I got halfway through that and I had to go.
That's fair.
I died on Sunday. Don't know why, but remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you suffer from IBS, take Buscopan with it. It could save your life, or at least make it bearable.
But anyway, you've got the 3 housing items, and you've also got a framer kit. Remember, if you already have done the event, you can go pick these up from the Gold Saucer, so you don't actually have to do anything. As long as you've done the event in the past, you can just buy it with MGP. So yeah, I might buy them because I actually think they look kind of cute.
This actually gives me an opportunity, to get the sperm mount.
Yes,
because I have not done that.
Well,
also, I don't think it will help you because does it say any fakes or does it have to be certain fake for this yokai?
There's certain fakes depending on the weapon you want. Each area has different light drops.
I was hoping that they I was hoping they made it so I can do a relic weapon whilst doing fake.
No, it has to be a Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, or Stormblood.
Any of the weapons actually interesting?
I think the only weapon I really like is, I guess, the warrior axe. I kind of like. Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I actually do really like the monk ones as well. The ears of the moon rabbit. So I might actually grab that.
But I like smaller monk weapons. I'm not gonna lie.
That's because you're fucking small, and you're small in real life. So anything small, fair enough. But speaking of small, which you're probably never going to be small again, and It kind of wears it like a monk. It kind of looked like a monk, but it's a tank. That's right. The new class that got announced was the new tank, the Bastion.
I was really confused for a second there. Yeah, Bastion was announced at FanFest. I'm like, what the hell is he going into? What is this?
I mean, it looked like a monk, didn't it? You know, it jumped.
That's true.
It punched.
It does look monkish. Yeah, Bastion. I will say, I think I said this on the stream, that I will probably level the jobs, but I actually think this is the first expansion where there isn't really a job that I'm excited for. Like, if the theories are true.
Okay, like, if we're going about the theories about the Hawk Tamer or something like that.
Yeah.
Then I would probably be hyped for the Hawk Trainer, but it looks like it uses like one.
Yeah. And I do feel like the Hawk will just be like a glamour piece, if you understand. Not like you understand what I mean. Like it'll be part of the attacks, but that's all it is. And that'll also be a way for them to then, push the new, the new job action style. Where you can customize the certain actions.
Yeah, like I see that. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to have any of that, just because it doesn't have any old action.
No, but it'll have them, right? It'll probably have them by default. It will. Like, I can see them giving, like, the only way I'm going to get excited, and I'll say this on chat, and I will level it. Well, I'm going to level it anyway because of the review and stuff. But I will play it a lot more if I can customize the Falcon into a seagull.
Okay. Yeah, that would be kind of funny.
Like, that's what I think. That's what I mean by customization. I feel like they're going to give, like, they could give different skins for the Falcon, if you understand what I mean. So technically, it'd still be the same thing. It's just different.
Yeah, I think it's going to play like, when you're talking about, this is me bringing out fucking Final Fantasy 11. Yeah. The Dragoon and the Wyvern.
That'd be cool if it does.
I would like it to play like that. If it does, because you've hyped me over that.
Yeah.
And I want Dragoon to be that, I would play that. Because
that would get me hyped for that. If it
that would pique
and
my
if that
interest.
if that's the job, like if that is the job,
that is the job.
We don't know yet. We don't know until October 31st, aka Halloween. But as you said, we do know about Bastion, which I think from the Japanese from a Japanese translation has like a like how Dancer has its you put the ability on the target. I can't remember what the dancer. I can't remember what it's called now. But like
stand step or whatever.
Yeah,
the step thing. Yeah.
And Sage also has like the Cardia. Supposedly that is how the Bastion's guard and healing abilities actually work, where he can put it on another person, and then when he heals himself, he also heals them.
See,
and he can also use it for shields and stuff.
This is why, when I saw this and all the people talked about this, I was like, why the fuck is this not an off tank?
Yeah, it looks like it feels and sounds so much like an off tank.
It looks like an off tank. It sounds like an off tank. Motherfucker, it has ranged abilities like an off tank. I mean, I have that as an off tank.
I wouldn't say it look okay. Attack wise, it looks like an off tank. With 2 shields, it does look main tankish to me. Yeah. The design of it looks main tankish. Everything else, you're right though. I would agree. Everything else looks off tank.
But obviously, like we didn't hear. Obviously, they didn't show us because main tanks are supposed to have a counter mechanic.
Yeah.
Where we didn't really see that because they didn't really show that off that much. It only showed us a brief, like showing it off kind of thing, which is cool. We like to see that. Don't get us wrong. We would probably have to wait for the media tour if there is a media tour.
Yeah, which is interesting. I'm going to be shocked if there is one because there's so little gap between the Japanese version and the full release. They might not do one this year, maybe, but we'll see.
That's what I'm also thinking because obviously the time is so it's so narrow that I'm like, okay, maybe they won't do one and maybe just release videos, maybe do a live letter on it or something like that, and just like here's like we'll just or they'll just here you go, here's all this. None of you get to play it. We're just gonna have people play it and just show you all the skills and stuff like that.
Well, they mentioned like didn't they mention like there's going to be like I can't remember what it was on exactly, but I think they mentioned like there was going to be like a 4-hour live layer on something later on. Like they said there's like a really long live layer they're planned. Again, I can't remember everything about that, but I just remember them talking about something like that happening in the future because there's so much that they need to talk about that they're going to have to take forever. And that's probably the evolved mode as well with the jobs because, that's one thing I will say that's the only thing that disappointed me this FanFest was the lack of some of the jobs, seeing some of the evolved mode jobs. I was looking forward to seeing some more evolved combat.
Dang,
I wish the Beastmaster live let had been like an hour and a half max, and then we got 30 minutes covering some of the evolved combat.
So chilly. What happened when you tweeted that out?
Yeah. The director's like, I like that. I'm like, oh God, no.
Bro, retweet that out, and the director fucking liked it. It was like, yeah, good job, Julie.
Oh,
we're banned.
No wonder I wasn't invited to the media interviews.
But like, Bastion, it is double shield.
Yeah.
It has like 2 modes, so it looks like you can switch modes.
Yeah.
It has one mode where it's up close, kind of plays like Wolverine. Like if you played Marvel Rivals and you have played Wolverine, where he's just slashing.
Yeah.
That is basically a little bit like the melee mode for Bastion, where it's also all a Colonel AoE as well.
Because all even I showed you this AoEs.
Yeah, it's very AoE, like no single type, just pure AoE, which again will probably be like how most AoEs are balanced, where it's like, the initial hit you're doing does that, and then it goes down. It goes down each like AoE, and then it has like a range mode where it's just shooting cannon. It's just bang, 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 cannonballs, like artillery cannon, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
and it's like shooting to the ground.
I like the shooting. I think that's cool. That's his favorite move for me. I love that move. That's so anime to me. Like that whole like shoot right under the ground and have pillars come out to hurt the enemy. Like that's so cool.
Like I wish we did see it as like, because obviously we saw it as a Rogadin. There's been a ton of memes of how Lalafels are going to look with these giant shields.
A little dangling in the middle of them.
It is quite funny, but I think having obviously this is built for the evolution mode, so it has this like it's basically stance switching. It's basically like has the switch into melee, switch into range. So I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of switching depending on the fight you do, obviously, or the rotation you do. But that I don't think it'd be magical. I think it's all going to be physical. It could be magical, but it does look like a really fun class to play. I would like to probably talk with my tanks or a tank main and kind of talk about this and how they think it would impact. I think they'll have the same opinion as that. Is that I think it should be an off tank and not a main tank with how it sounds. Because we haven't seen any of the counter mechanic, which apparently the main tank is supposed to have, because Paladin's going to be getting that too, where it has a counter mechanic.
Yeah, Paladin has a counter where that if you do it correctly, you do like an increased damage. Like you do a cooler move if you time it perfectly.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone that plays on like NA from EU or NA on EU or JP, have VPN. Good luck. But yeah, and they also after that they showed us a bunch of really cool pictures of the ship. We got a little bit
of video footage of the ships as well, which is they look kind of cool. Like we know that there's 5 ships, but we also know there's always a 6th area that they keep secret. So it'd be interesting to see if the last one. It'd be interesting to see what the last area is, because there's 5 ships. I wonder if the last area is just going to be somehow on the planet. So be interesting to see.
And also, if you are a lore nut, that the actual tank actual stuff is you will unlock this in Limsa because the lore ties with the Northern Empty. And I'm going to mispronounce this. The Arasalan, basically the home of the Sea Wolves Rogadin. And I think that's pretty cool because again, Limsa Rogadin's pretty sick.
Yeah, and it will start at level 90. So
yes,
yeah.
I feel like they always do it. Like when a new class comes out, they start a 10 levels lower than the previous expansion.
Yeah.
Then you just get to play the game and just obviously level it a lot more. I kind of like this because one, they're bringing a new tank. That means that the queues are going to be pretty fucking good because
queues are going to be fast.
Leveling a tank, so it's going to be quite nice. So yeah, that's going to be quite nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to play yet.
Want to have a tank or healer with every expansion because that really helps with queues. Because if you have 2 DPS, you kind of mess up with the queues, in my opinion. Like the next expansion is probably gonna have to have a healer if it's gonna have anything.
If it's gonna have to, don't know.
Yeah.
To be fair, because we all thought it'd just be like, it's just gonna be one new class, one new job coming. No, and then they said, oh no, we're gonna bring in a tank. You're like, wait, what? Huh?
In Evercold, we'd be able to make a Rogadin that looks like Kenta Ram. I'm hoping with all the customization changes, Susan, that they'll add more stuff like that. Like, I'm hoping that we can do that. That'd be cool. Because they talked about all the different things that you'll be able to change, like there's going to be more skin color changes and stuff like that. So it'd be cool if you can make it a little bit, of course. Yeah. I'll make flash race change if so. Oh, man. I don't think you'll make it exactly though, because NPC models always look a little bit different than like, but as close as possible would be nice. I still dislike the fact that we can get rid of our dirty noses as a Lalafell. I like my look. Lalafells with a dirty nose just look wrong in my opinion. It makes their nose pop. Okay, I can't say anything about the other ones though, but because I'm not. Yeah, because Makote can change. I've had a lot of complaints about the Makote, changing the face paint as well.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I'm sorry, they just look like they're cosplaying bunnies at that point. Cosplaying cat people with the face paint gone. I'm sorry, it looks weird to me. Like, yeah, I'm not a fan of some of them, but it's nice that they're giving options. But doesn't mean I like it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the bright colors. I am, because I am a very bright color guy, because I love the neon green they brought into the game this expansion. I do kind of use that quite a lot. So I just got an email from
Susan says think about switching from Aura for Evercold, but with the horn flexibility side with that. Yes, I like the horn changes. I don't know if you heard it on stream, but I think there was so many people like making panic sounds at FanFest when they brought up the Aura on screen. Like I think there was a couple of people next to me that made panic sounds. Like, because they're like, the Lalafell can get rid of like their dirty nose. Makote can get rid of their face paint, and then they showed an Aura, and the people next to them were like, "Oh my god, they're gonna get rid of the horns." Luckily, it wasn't the horns, but there's just different horns. But you could hear the panic as people were like, "Oh my god, they're gonna get rid of the horns, aren't they?" Yeah.
I'd find that so funny. I would actually find it so funny. No, they're hornless.
There's a lot of people like going, "Oh my god, no, don't do it, don't get rid of the horns." And then it's just like, "No, you can have different horns." And I was like, "Yay, that we like that."
We like that one.
Yeah.
I like it. I like all the new colors. I can make my bunny have like a nice light green skin, and then give him like bright neon green hair, which I'm quite happy with. I like all the changes.
I will have a dirty nose forever, though.
Dirty nose forever.
Okay. This is the only other negative thing that I have that happened at FanFest, like for me. Yeah, from the keynotes. And that's only because I'm worried about it right now. I know they spent a lot of time talking about it, but I'll be honest, I zoned out from some of it because of the way how long they were talking about it. Like, I'm not going to lie, this could have probably been like 10 minutes, but felt like they spent like 40. But when they announced where you can choose your own locations, like you start in A and then you can go from B, C, and D.
The quest line, the quest lines.
Yeah, I will say
quest line stuff.
Yeah. I will say that, like, yes, it kind of already happens with previous expansions because, to help with server load, you've got 2 different locations to go to. This isn't much different than that. Like, because remember, otherwise the servers crash, and we've seen that before when the expansion launched, and you get funneled to one area, then everyone gets funneled there, and the servers just blow up. But I still worry about this, just not for the leveling stuff. I understand that they've worked that out, but like I worry because one of the reasons why I like 14 is because the story's so good, and I still have. I'm sure they're gonna. I'm not going to complain too much until we actually play it. But like, the benefit of having going from point to point is the fact that you can build up lore, build up story. But if you can go from any location at any point, it's hard for them to unless you add extra dialogue that can trigger, which they probably will do. Like maybe that's why I'm worried about nothing. But have it in the code where okay, so you've been to C first. When you visit B, it has some extra dialogue that triggers because you've been to the C. And same with if you go from C to D or whatever. But unless they can find a way to build up lore and to somehow, I just don't want to feel like 3 completely disjointed stories that somehow lead into the main story in the end.
We don't want
it's hard to describe one. Yeah.
We don't want a Stormblood type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's technically, I feel like they're going to make it 3 different areas, aka 3 different ships, where one ship can have a completely different story which is kind of not like connected because they said, oh, well, there's going to be like no player deaths or no like something like that, so people can't get spoiled and that. So I'm like, okay, so what, you're going to do it like how WoW does it, where you pick a certain area in the story, you start there, it doesn't really have like a main like connection to the story, it's there.
Yeah. It all sounds like side stories to me, which I don't like. Like, well, not that I don't like. I just mean like I don't like the fact that I don't want to talk too much about this until we actually experience it when it comes out. But this is pretty much one of the only things at Fanfest that I generally was worried about. Everything else I'm looking forward to. Like a joke about the dirty noses, I don't care that. I like character customization. Make the character how you want. Like I will joke about it, but in reality, I like the fact that people can have the characters to look how they want more. But this genuinely has me worried. Like,
yeah, because the game, the core of the game has been its what's it called? Its story. That is what has driven the game for a long time because it had a great story. That's what drives it apart from any other MMO. So it had just a great fucking story. They kind of like ruin it with that. Then I don't know, but again, we won't have it until we play it. You know?
Yeah, we won't know until we play it. But
now, it might be something completely different where we have to go off and help these islands to unite them. Okay, that's fine. To unite them under like one banner, stuff like that. You know, that's what it could be. You know, and then it branches on to the like, let's say 100. I don't know. I'm doing this probably badly, but let's say like 2 levels in each one. That gets us up to 106, and then it peers on into the main story area. You know. So you have like 2 levels here, 2 levels there, 2 levels here, learning about these areas, and then you'll probably come back here every now and then. But they also said that there are dungeons there and that they will scale. So it's not going to be like how we have dungeons now, where it's like, you know, you have a first dungeon is like 71 to 73. Next dungeon is 73 to 75. I'm doing this because I'm leveling Bard, and as I know how I remembered, you know, and stuff like that. It's now just it's going to scale to your level, which is different.
That's going to be
always
interesting.
Scaled down. You know, we've always scaled down and stuff like that. So kind of weird. I don't know how that's gonna, you know, I don't know how you're gonna queue in with people at the same level as you.
I mean,
and how much that's going to.
Isn't there content that scales? Like, doesn't the new deep dungeon scale you up to the level for the dungeon? Right, if I'm rightly.
I don't know. I haven't.
The problem is I've done it, but I already had everything leveled, so it kind of can't do that because I already.
I mean, Deep Dungeon had its own leveling system last time I remember, so it depends on where you unlock it. If you unlock it at 50, then you're going up from there. But this is like Deep Dungeon is something completely different to an actual leveling dungeon.
Like maybe it scales. Like if you go to the 75 dungeon, it scales you up to 75 during that dungeon or something.
But that's what I'm saying. We won't. It won't be level 75. It won't be level this. It won't be level that. It'll be just be. This is a dungeon. You can go into it whatever level.
Yeah.
Obviously above 100. You know. But it's like, okay, so you're kind of taking the WoW point where they didn't really have levels. You can just queue into it. But then, there's going to be got people at like level 77 or 107 and people are like 102. It's going to be like, oh, okay, that's weird. And say if I queue into that, is it going to upgrade me? And am I going to get a new skill and be like, oh shit, what the fuck does this new skill do? Which I don't think we're even getting new skills, to be fair. We're just getting the whole like evolution mode, maybe. Oh, did they say we're getting new skills?
I mean, they're not going to give you 10 levels with nothing.
Well, they might do because they just gave us a whole like evolution and changing stuff to become one with different one. Like 2 abilities are becoming 1 now, because I think that's what they said to make evolve mode work.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you're not playing evolve mode, you're playing the regular mode, then they'll probably give you new skills, or I don't know. It's we didn't get any fucking more news.
Yeah, that when I say new skills, I mean like it's probably going to give you traits that upgrade your current skills to a new skill. If you understand what I mean, like
it's still a new skill because upgrade it to a new skill.
So yeah,
but
I feel
they haven't confirmed it.
I mean they said the fact that you'll get every skill by 50 in evolve mode, like every base skill. So I wouldn't be. I expect like probably traits will just upgrade them to like new versions.
I do kind of want to try leveling a new character just with evolve mode.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can play again. This might just be me being stupid, but I don't know if you can play it from when you start the game going into evolve mode, or you have to
I don't think I'll be shocked if you can't, but I don't think I don't think you're being dumb. I don't think they've actually said.
Yeah, I don't think they've actually told us. Can you do this from from character start?
Yeah, but you probably can.
Then I was leveled another character just to mess around with that to see if I can and see how much it would change the leveling from how I was, or again change the game how I would play it, for how we've all played it for a long while, which is just having all these different skills to then just playing it where it's like this is evolved mode. There's a lot less skills now and a lot less buttons for you to press. Oh, okay, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
One button rotation type stuff. Well, okay, it's not one button rotation. It's you press one button that leads into another button, depending. Yeah. It's like PvP. You play PvP, you play PvP. I've been playing PvP all fucking day. I finished painting.
I'm a white mage. I already have one button rotations. It's called Glare.
Glare, yeah, see? And you might not even have that anymore because now you're getting pushed into being a pure healer. And when I mean pure heals, as in you're just healing. Which is interesting, I guess. But again, not having any more information about evolve mode, which again will beg me the question, that 4-hour live letter that you're on about, I think that is just going to be mainly the evolve mode, all the classes. They'll hopefully show us off a bunch of videos of the new classes, and then it's just going to be all us content creators being like, holy shit, look at this. Oh, this could be broken. Oh, look how cool this is. And that's what it's going to be. I don't think they're going to give anyone hands-on this time, because even the media stuff at this Fanfest was not very good. Other than you can go up into a nice area with goodish Wi-Fi, free drinks, stuff like that. Fair enough. But to get into question things and stuff like that, and having kind of a designated area, which the designated area on the stage stuff was pretty shit apparently, according to I think Mione and that. So
yeah, it wasn't the media stuff wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie, especially considering the fact that not many people even I went up there because I heard about something that was going on at 9:30, which I wasn't even told about. I just heard from someone else. And I went up there at 9 o'clock and they had food just laying around. I went down and just told Mione and Brian and they didn't even know that was there. So that was it. There was so little communication about anything when it comes to the media stuff. This is Fanfest. There seemed to be a breakdown of communication.
Yeah, the best part is Mione went up there because he wanted to grab some food and some drinks. Yeah. There you go. He came down. He gave me one. He gave me it was like a box salad that had falafels and stuff like that. I just sat outside eating it, and I was like, "Yeah, great." So obviously, Chili wanted to know if the stuff was going to happen. He was probably going to say then if he would message me, I was like, I'll just sit outside for a bit, just sit out there.
I had no idea. I just didn't want to. They didn't invite me, so I didn't want to go. So I don't think even. And then some of the people that I did know, one of the person who told me, I'm not going to mention names, who told me about the interviews, I found out that none of their questions even got asked anyway.
Yeah.
Most of the people that were there didn't get their questions asked.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's again. I think the media. I think they're they're staying away from media that isn't big public media.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to hype this up. But the way you hype this game up is you give it to content creators.
Yeah.
You give it to Mione that has over 100k subs. You give it to Brian as well, who's a big PvP advocate who streams. I was other people like that, Pinto and all that. Because
Ponto.
they're Ponto. I don't know. There's Ponto, Pinto,
Pint. I think you mean.
A lot of content creators. Okay. They begin with P, and look, I'm one that begins with P. I'm Paul. It's
I was like, there's no content creator called Pinto Beans.
Yeah. Pinto piped beans.
Unless you are a content creator. If you're a content creator called Pinto Beans and you want to be on the podcast, feel free to email us at mooglearound@gmail.com. We'll have you on.
Or just at us on Twitter. At one of us on Twitter.
We'd love to have you on Pinto Beans.
But it's because they're playing the game constantly, they're streaming it, they're making videos about it.
Yeah.
To hype it up, most people don't give a shit about these. A lot of big media things, most players don't fucking trust that. IGN, I don't trust IGN in years. Why the fuck would I care what they have to say? I would care if it was someone from the content creating scene, like Mione, like Chili, like Brian, and all that.
Not like Chili.
Mione,
Brian, Sarah Jane, Pine,
all these
Ponto.
all these people, giving us the information and stuff like that. I would be more happy about, because they play the game. These people are like IGN and shit. They don't fucking play the game. They're just there to write down shit. Well, they might.
It's
play
true.
The game out, but...
They might play the game. Trust, some of them play the game, just not as much.
You know, I'd rather get to dedicated people. That's why I think, you know,
but
I'm
not going to insult IGN because I understand that like they're busy playing other games because they have to. I'm sure there's some games they wish they could play more. Yeah.
Oh. But you know, it's just I'd rather have them be the source of the information and have good you know.
They played the game a lot. They know what they're doing.
What's the word am I looking for? Good communication or good collaboration with streamers and content creators.
Yeah.
For like news purposes, I think I have like a dedicated program. Maybe that'd be sick. You know, dedicated 14 collab. Like I know we have like the the stream team people.
Yeah, the community team
that do like you have the community team. Yeah, it's cool, but have like something for the content creators to kind of like one that would make your media tour stuff a lot easier, because you would already have them in like a Discord or already in talks with them, so you have a list and stuff like that. And obviously, you can do the rounds. You can have a community member look at the subs, look at the views and stuff like that, and have the people. It's stuff like that where I think Final Fantasy could do the effort to make content creators feel like and love their game more, instead of just we're going to grab it here, or we're not going to go to the event. Because I think most of the people that went to the event who were content creators were just there to meet people, meet the fans of the thing and stuff like that, and meet each other.
I even told me only this, like as nice as these events are, technically it's for your websites and YouTube, it's more efficient to just be at home than it is to be at the events, especially with everything that went on. But yeah, it's better to just cover it from your home, because that way, Mione was having a panic because he likes to get his videos up right away, but because the internet was so bad, he wasn't able to upload the videos straight away. And that's the benefit of covering it from home instead of at the event. So yeah.
I think it was a great time. Other than that blip, I know like Mione obviously he loved making his videos. He loves he's always on the grind. Yeah. But and like that's how most content creators are. They're always on the grind, making sure they get out the content and stuff like that, make sure views are up. This is the big, Fanfest was the big,
it's a big spike of the year.
Big spike of the year that, you get a lot of content, because it's the same with like patch day as well. That's where Mione gets most of his views, and that's where he works the hardest. It's on a patch day.
Yeah.
Because all new content he needs to get out to stream, all like the new mounts, the new relics and stuff like that. He's probably grinding now. Like, he's probably sitting there like grinding relics,
Last I saw he was grinding relic, which by the way, I've been working on myself. I will say I do like the relic quest line for this patch. Like you do have to spend a little gil at the start, but like the grind is a lot of fun. Like I'm currently doing it, I'm doing it slightly inefficiently, because you can I'm going for because you got to do get 100 of 3 different items, but you can either do Northhorn, or you can actually grind it from duty roulettes. Some duty roulettes also give the items, so you can either do Northhorn or you can do duty roulettes, but I'm enjoying the Northhorn, so I'm doing it that way rather than doing it from duty roulettes. And then once you've done that, then you've got the Dawn Trail Grand Tour, where you've got to do literally every content in Dawn Trail for the final step.
I think is absolutely cool.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it would have I don't know if it has like an achievement where it's just like Dawn Trail World Tour and you get like an achievement and like a title. I think that would have been sick.
Grand killed in the Grand.
I think
GT.
I think that would have been cool.
But yeah, by the way, also once you've actually done the Grand Tour, and you've got your weapon upgraded, any other weapons, you just get them upgraded. You don't have to do anything. Like you have to buy the item with tomes for the to the I think it's a 790. But for the final step, you literally just trade them in, and you get them upgraded to 795 once you've done it once. You don't have to do anything else. You just do it once, which I like. Yeah, that's nice.
That's kind of nice. I will probably do it. I think I'm probably gonna try it, or start doing Relic when I finish leveling my Bard. That's because I'm just doing it for PvP and just chilling.
Yeah.
Because obviously there is different ways to do it. There is do it in them, in their own areas, or you can just do it in other areas. And I might do it in other areas because I'm lazy. But I think I tried to do it in the other areas, and everything just died too quickly. So I was like, I can't be fucked with this. I tried a fight and it just dies in like 2 seconds. I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't do this.
You say that, but when I was doing the face yesterday, there was like me and one other person at one point in the instance. There was like 5. When I looked, there was 5 people in the whole instance. I'm like, oh, okay.
Huh.
Had to once I leave. If I left and came back, it like I got a full one. But like I think I joined like a dead instance. It was like, yay!
Yeah,
we're like doing
instance.
these like critical engagements, and there's like me and one person.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, no, you do have to spend some gil. There's some crafted items. Like you do need to craft some items or buy from the market board. Obviously, those have dropped down. But like there's at least 2 items that cost like 400 to 500k that come from vendors. So yeah. Yeah, the relic has been good, and this been a good patch. I need to now go through all the Hildebrand because I've never touched Evercold Hildebrand. So now that Hildebrand is over, I'm gonna do a stream where I go through all of it. I was just waiting until all of them out before I touched it, so that way I didn't have to keep waiting for more. So I do. I think there's a cool. I've heard that. I've heard there's a cool reward for beating it. But I have no idea what the reward is. I've just heard there's a cool reward. Like someone spoiled that it's a cool reward. I have no idea what it actually is though, or if it even is real. I don't know. I just heard that there is, but I've not ever seen it, nor do I know what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do Hildebrand for whatever the hell the cool reward is, if it's even real. So they could be lying. I don't know
if it's even real.
But yeah,
and you know what's really funny? I know what it is.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I kind of want to know.
I've finished it. I've done it.
Okay. Can you tell me what it? Not you don't have to tell me what it actually is, but can you tell me what type of thing it is? Because that'll get me excited more to actually do it.
It's a mount.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Is it Hildebrand? Can we mount Hildebrand?
He's mounted before.
Okay. I still have no idea, but okay, I will take that.
You also do get a minion, so yeah, minion music and a mount. Also,
I need to get that new emote. I don't know if it's in the game yet with the map and the compass, because I can just be as lost as I am in real life with it.
Yeah, there's a lot
Paul
of things.
Trusted me to tell him around and locate stuff.
Yeah, I trusted you.
I did okay, all considering.
Oh yeah, no, you did great. You were constantly on there, like you were constantly making sure everything was right. Me, I didn't care. I was just like, we'll fucking get there when we get there. Like you saw me when I when I was like, oh yeah, this is the way back to the hotel. I took us the complete way.
Yeah, we went round in a circle, basically.
I went the complete wrong way. But it's supposed to be fun. We'll get lost. Have a good old time. Get lost.
Talking about stuff that's coming though, we saw the fact that we saw the new dungeons, as we talked about, the fact that we're going to get new dungeons, obviously, because it's a new expansion. But one of the big changes is the fact that we'll be able to do not launch. But 8.1, you'll be able to bring in your chocobo to dungeons as well with a friend. So yeah, and also re-examine how glacial greens will work and revamping the basic commands. And yeah, into 8.2, chocobo breeding will be changed. But yeah, it's in. Susan and Flatters can now go into the dungeon together with their chocobos. So yeah, will you try this out? Like and also talk about changing the chocobo breeding, which will be interesting. Does the base game have chocobo? I don't remember chocobo breeding existing outside of the gold saucer. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought only the gold saucer had chocobo breeding.
Yeah, I think that only had chocobo breeding because how I remember I broke my leg then. How I remember it being
because
was you can only level up. You can only level it up, but you can't breed it.
Yeah, because I have a maxed out bred chocobo for the gold saucer, which took me forever. And the only thing I remember about chocobos, is the fact you could feed it food, right? And then you could diet based on the specific foods you could feed it. That's the only thing I remember anything like that in. And then you have a leveling system, and you need the onions, right, to go past specific levels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was the onions and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can only go up to rank 10. I'm Googling it right now. You can only get up to rank 10, and then you have to feed them onions to go past that. I can't remember what the max is after that. Is it 20 or is it 15? I can't remember. It's been so long.
It has been so long.
Oh, man.
I still think, to be fair, I think it's going to be good.
Okay, Susan says 20 is the max. Okay.
That's good. At least someone knew who I was.
Thank you, Susan. Yeah, because you can actually learn every skill. Yeah, if you max it out, you can learn every skill for it. So, I'm excited to see what I'm excited. This is one thing I'm excited for because I like the trust system. And didn't they talk about the fact that you need to give an onion to level up? Yeah, after 10, you need to give an onion. Yeah, after 10, each level needs an onion. I've got mine to 20, I think, twice. On 2 different characters. So onions were always expensive.
Yes, they are.
Didn't they also talk? I swear they talked about bringing unless this was what they would talk about with the chocobodes. But I thought they also mentioned like you could do the trust system with less people as well. I think that was something they also discussed at NA Fanfest.
NA Fanfest? Oh no, I thought we were talking about the you can take your chocobos into.
No, I'm like they announced this here, but I thought they also mentioned like the trust would also do something like this, like a previous one. Like I'm gonna have to double check, but I think that's because again I know this is they mentioned something about duty support in NA, but only the chocobo thing was mentioned at EU. Thank you. Yeah, they're changing the duty support as well. So which again I like the fact that there's going to be more options for people that don't want to go with a full group, because currently you can only go in on your own. So I like the fact that they're going to change it with the dungeoneering and with this. Yeah, like going to people, 1 or 2 people and filling with NPCs. It's good for couples because, if you're in a couple, you can both go in together. Or if you're a family and you've got a kid that's playing and you want to go with your kid, like I like some of these changes. I'm trying to find it. Or a streaming duo, that's true. Or a streaming duo such as Jen and Eric, or RV and Vegan Pete. I'm not trying to make that happen again. I miss you, She Heals I Tank.
I miss She Heals I Tank. I wonder what they do now.
We still have them in our. We need to chat. One day we need to edit our I know they're our friends, but we really need to edit like on our Twitch page, because I think most of the people on our Twitch page don't stream anymore, because we've got She Heals Our Tank, MMO Respec who stream occasionally, Talon, Resna, Mione, and Taru TV. We need to change this at some point. So
I see there is a problem here.
Yeah, there's a few that don't really stream.
Can I worry about that when I come back on the Monday?
I didn't mean today.
Can I
Moogle around his casual streamers. The Amateur recommendation is the kiss of death. Let's have a look at some of the other people we've got.
Asmongold.
Let's put Asmongold here. Oh my god. To be fair, our suggested streamers, 3 of them are live. So there's that.
Who do we suggest?
We're certainly suggesting Blanky.
Blanky's good.
Wobsy and Mione.
Yeah, see, all great people.
Yeah. By the way, we also suggest Renshi, who isn't live, but I met Renshi. That was so confusing for both of us, because I just kind of appeared in front of him. Like I didn't even know it was him until I saw his t-shirt, and then he's like, "Oh, hi," I'm like, "Hi." So,
hi, hi, hello, hi.
That happened a lot where I would just appear. People were like, "You just appeared in front of me." I'm like, "Yeah, that seems to happen." I seem to have that power where I just spawn randomly. I'm like a.
To be fair, Chili has despawned from me many of times over Fanfest.
Yeah.
I'd be outside looking at my phone. The next minute, he's fucking gone. And I'm like, the fuck did he go? Like, I had to wait for Chris because I had his ticket. Chili just fucking walked straight into media and fucked right off. And me and Chris was like, when Chris finally got here, he was like, "Where's Chili?" I went, "Mate, he's fucking got him, man."
I was following Brian at the time, because Brian was like, "Oh, this is the way to go," and I just followed him. I'm like, "Okay."
What the fuck? Where did Chili go? She just left me. I was like, "Okay, fair enough. I'll see you later then." It was never seen again. Just gone. I was like, "Oh, okay." Bye, Chili. That's fine. Yeah, and then
it also doesn't help. I'm so short. Like you can't. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. If, people are very lucky I wear my poop hat, because otherwise you'd never find me.
Chili.
Yeah.
Me, Mione, Fran were yelling at you, and you still didn't come near us, and you just walked straight past us. And we're like, okay then.
That was probably when I was looking for you as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like you were like looking around as well, because I said like we're outside, and you just walked straight past us into the crafting area. You're like, okay, cool. I don't know. I might even have that on video. I know I took my video. I might actually have that on video. Then you just walking past us like nonchalantly. We're like, all right, Jen, Chili, 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 and then you just carried on. Was like, all right, then I guess. Fuck, damn, bro, gone.
You know, people should know I have 0 spatial awareness. I don't know where I am at any time, basically.
Okay, but I didn't think your ears didn't work. Well, I was sitting there yelling for you. We're just like, okay, bye, Chili.
From Preacher's summary video, EU FanFest was dark. It was okay. It was either really dark or bright red. Like, yeah. As I said, I kept taking pictures, and it felt like I was taking Virtual Boy mode. So, but it was crowded as hell. There was a lot of people.
Yeah. Trying to get lunch.
The food was like 40 minutes, right? Luckily, when I went, it was dead. But like when I walked past it most of the times, the reason why I didn't bother eating on the first day was because the queue was almost to the crafting area.
Yeah, it was not fun to like. I think when the live letter was happening for Beastmaster on the day one, I was lucky enough that the line was that low that I could just go out there and eat food, and I was just eating food out there. I grabbed it because I didn't eat or drink, and like Chili was lucky to drink because he could go upstairs at the media place and get drink. My first ever drink at Fanfest was before the live letter, and Brian gave me his water. Then it didn't come up with a bottle opener, so we were just trying to find a way to open it. And then I found out that my cane can open water and open bottles. So I was like, oh, sweet. That's a new trick I can use.
Oh, my. Talk about water, by the way. I love Germany, but I wanted still water. I could not find still water anywhere. Any time I bought something that had a different name, it still ended up as sparkling water. No matter what I purchased, natural was sparkling water. Classic was sparkling water. New was sparkling water. Mineral was sparkling water. Everything I purchased ended up as sparkling water. Like, I don't mind it. I normally drink sparkling water. Like, though it tasted weird. It tasted more like soda water for some of it. It just like I just wanted some plain water.
It was quite funny. It was quite funny.
I even put Sneak Energy in one of them, and I had to like try and choke it. Like,
oh my god, that was so funny.
Because I didn't want it to like stay in the hotel or whatever. So I'm like shoving the bottle of water down my throat so it doesn't like.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious.
Try not to gag on the.
It didn't end well. Didn't end well for us. But yeah, like the first day, like trying to eat food and drink was just really bad because it was just incredibly crowded. Second day was actually just a whole lot better. Not a lot of people were. I think a lot of people weren't eating, or they like brought food from home or some shit like that. So
because the prices weren't that bad actually, in my opinion. But they were convention prices. Like the bratwurst was €7, I think.
Yeah, I think mine. I think mine was €18 for the burrito and 2 drinks. Yeah. That's because I got 2 drinks and a burrito. Again, pretty good. I was happy. I liked burrito. I had a beef burrito, and then the second day I had a chicken burrito, and I was happy. I was nice. Chill.
I had 2 bratwursts.
Yeah. I definitely think our favorite time was the what's it called? We went to Checkpoint Charlie and we had that currywurst.
Oh my god, with lovely man.
Yeah, with the lovely, like the absolute vibe that he was so fucking good. It was
the owner of the zoo was like, "Thank you for the review on Google Maps." I hope you come back soon. I'm like, I can't like, no, sorry. No.
Sorry, in England, my bad. But it was, to be fair, our hotel room, I think it was really early in the morning, Chili got fucking jump scared by,
naked lady.
So he got jump scared twice.
Yeah.
One was by the people to come clean the room.
Yeah, I was like in bed and then they just came in while I was in bed.
Yeah, I was in the loo and then I came out the loo and she was like, there was a woman in where you came from. I'm like, wait, what? The fuck? And then she went to go.
There was the hotel. There was a swimming pool, right? So I went down like thinking, I will bring my trunks down and I will get changed at the in the changing rooms. You know how you do in every, like, I don't know about you, but I've often gone into the male changing rooms to get changed. Like, well, I kind of got out of the elevator. There was this weird old lady that was staring at me for some reason. I don't know what she looked like. I don't know what she was doing, but she was just sat on the bench staring at me as I was walking out. And then I went round the corner and then there was just this naked lady just there getting changed in the middle of the corridor. And I literally just saw it, blinked, and then turned around and went back up in the elevator. Like, Paul can
yeah.
Paul knows, I was gone for like 10 seconds.
I was on the phone to my mum at the time, and then I was talking about, I go, you go off to the down to the pool today. All right, I'll see you in a bit. And then, like, weren't even like a minute. He comes back. I'm like, oh, that's great. He's like, oh, sorry, naked lady. The best thing is that he was so traumatized. He went to the loo and said, "Oh, I'm gay now," and I'm like, what? Bro got traumatized so hard. And he was just like, "Nah, I'm gay now." I was like, "Yeah, what the fuck?"
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that at all. Like,
it was just so left field, so funny. Other than that, I think the one thing we haven't actually talked about yet is that Final Fantasy VII is going to be the Raid series.
Yes, which I'm excited for.
Which is one of the biggest, oh my fuck, in case of emergency, please add Final Fantasy VII.
I don't think it's anything like that. I just feel like Revelation is the last game of the series, and that comes out next year. And the anniversary of Final Fantasy VII is also next year. Like, it's the 30th anniversary of 7.
Also, Dawn Trail was a big letdown, and they were losing subscribers left, right, and centre for it.
I don't think it's anything to do with that. I just feel like people are just assuming that because of the subscriber numbers. I feel like this has been planned for longer than that. Like, I feel like this has probably been in the works since Endwalker. Like, they were probably trying to get this timed ready for the 30th anniversary. Yeah. I'm hoping it goes well. Also remember, not only just that, but we also have the Gold Saucer from Final Fantasy VII coming in October.
Yes, we got some Gold Saucer bullshit. That was totally left field. We're getting a mini game.
Well, not completely, because they announced that they did announce there was going to be a big Gold Saucer update this year. They did say that there was going to be a big one.
Update, not, we're going to put, we hate dyslexic people, fucking the game.
We also hate, PlayStation players, Switch players, and Xbox players.
Yeah, so,
Oh my god, Carpants. I don't know if you watched the keynote. That was funny. Carpants says the whole Eva raid make my pants tight, not gonna lie. That was funny how pissed off Yoshi P was when they put the wrong trailer. Yeah.
I mean, Chris looked at each other and went, yeah, someone's definitely getting fired after this. It was so funny.
I will have to watch Evangelion before the raid comes out. That won't be until 8.1, right?
Yeah, I think it's 8.1.
Yeah.
Which a lot of stuff it will be coming out in 8.1, which they talked about.
Yeah.
The Chocobo stuff, 8.1. The raid, 8.1.
Yeah.
All the other stuff, 8.1.
There's a load of stuff 8.1, but there's quite a lot of 8.0. Because it's not exactly, but 8.01 is the normal raid, not 8.1, 8.01, because they wait 2 weeks. Remember?
Yeah. And obviously we're all getting this new fucking basically extreme mode of the raid series. So it'll be normal, extreme, savage. So which
and
they did say
season gear, right? I think they said.
They didn't say anything about normal, but they said you can get a gear, you can upgrade your gear from it, but not as the level as from Savage.
Yeah.
You can get parts to upgrade your gear, not as high as Savage, but to help you get gear for Savage.
I wonder if you can upgrade the normal gear. What if you can get the normal raid gear and then use because remember, normal raid gear is 10 eye levels lower than Tome, right?
And the weapon's
So what if you can get the normal raid gear from normal and then you use extreme raid, as we call it right now? We don't know the name of it. They haven't given a name to it. To then upgrade it to the same level as the Tome gear. Because that would still be under Savage, because Savage is higher than Tome.
Yeah. But then you got upgraded Tome. So if you're going for
yeah, but upgraded Tome takes you to Savage, so.
Yeah, so we'll still be doing it beginner Tome. I mean, yeah, it could work.
Because they're getting rid of Tomes, remember?
Remember, we're having a whole different gearing system as well.
Yeah.
They are revamping the whole gearing system, how to upgrade gear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're having a whole different track and different ways to get gear.
Yeah.
So shit's changing. Again, I'm going to say the shit's changing for the better because
for now,
Final Fantasy was getting boring.
Yeah.
It was literally. Again, you're just wrapping paper over it in the same shit that we were doing nearly every expansion. Having this breath of fresh air, again, it'll be good. Something new. It's weekly. There is no daily stuff now. Weekly. No daily. Weekly. There's also a season pass, but not a season pass.
It's not about pass, everyone. It's not about
pass. No added more transitions.
Yeah.
It's not about pass. No added restrictions. But it's like 1 week you do it, but then if you finish it, you can go back and finish the old one that you didn't finish.
Yeah. Well, at least a week, I think. I don't know if you can go back all the way, but they mentioned like if you beat that week, you can go back and do the previous. I don't know if how many weeks you can go back. So
but I feel like we're all Final Fantasy gamers, and if we would we would try and do it in like 1 day, knowing us. As soon as like Tuesday reset hits, we're there. We're there.
Everyone's going to find the most optimal way of doing it and just grind that.
Exactly. So I'm getting emails from the event that I'm going to. So see, Chili's lucky because Chili gets to like kind of chill out now and kind of like home. You can catch up on sleep and stuff like that, and catch up on work and play games. I'm gonna go to a tournament this weekend. I literally go tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm still tired. I had to finish painting some models, which are finished and ready to go. But I'm tired still. I'm still tired. I loved Fanfest. Absolutely loved it. I'm very interested in what the gear's gonna look like from the new Savage gear, new raid tier, not tier, just new raid in general. I'm really interested about this gearing stuff. Obviously, we're gonna learn more stuff when it comes to Tokyo Fanfest. Again, me and Chili will be here day one watching it.
Yeah, we'll be covering it.
We will be covering it, and
that'll be October 31st, right?
I think so, yeah. So literally it's 31st now, so literally 2 months.
Yeah.
3 months. I lied. I lied. 2 months. 3 months.
It's 4 months, right?
I lied again. No, because it's August next month, September, and then October.
Okay. Still.
I only know that because it's my sister's birthday in October.
Ah. We don't know the time now, so that'd be interesting to see what the time is.
Stupid o'clock, probably.
No, probably.
Because it's in Japan.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be either a very early morning or a very late night. What?
Okay. When doors open, that's when the live normally starts right around then, right away. Normally, right?
Not when doors open, because remember, we got doors open to get there.
So 2 hours, right? After doors open, roughly.
Should be about that, roughly.
Okay, I'm going to work this out. This is a rough estimate, okay? This is based on 2 a.m.
Nice. Because doors open at 9 a.m. for them.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like
11.
Give her a take, a little, give her a wee take.
Yeah. So roughly 11 a.m. is probably when the thing's going to start, right? Either 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. So it's either going to be 1 a.m. GMT or 11 a.m.
Oh, definitely 10 a.m. It'll definitely be 10 a.m. They'll only spend like an hour to get people in. That's what they did for us. So again, it's going to be very late. I'm definitely going to have to get like a monster or something, or some G-Fuel or some sneak.
Yeah, sneak energy.
And try and stay away.
Not sponsored.
Or I'll just try and get. I'm just going to try and get back into my old sleeping habits, because I've been going to bed quite early the past few days, which I kind of need to, because obviously I've got the Kent Major. But good news, my house didn't get demolished, so I'm quite happy about that. I like my house not getting destroyed.
Yay!
Fortunately, someone from my raid who's in America right now, their house got destroyed.
Boo!
Yeah, so hopefully they can come back and try and reclaim that, I guess. I say reclaim it is more of, I go back into the roulette and try and get it back. So I'm just doing some funny stuff.
Anyway, we will end it here, and we will talk next podcast about more stuff, which will be in 2 weeks, where we should have Jesse Cox on the show. So we should have Jesse Cox on the show next time, which I'm excited for. So again, big shout out to Jesse Cox for joining us. I think it's next time. Let me go check my... No, you won't, not yet. Well,
well, not yet. 1 sec. That's fine. Because I actually want to talk about because they also revealed the August
13th we should have Jesse Cox.
The collector's edition of Evercold has been announced as well and shown on stage.
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hey, Trey got one. Now you can end. Thank you so much for 5 gifted subs. By the way, thank you again to everyone that's gifted subs and did bits. Your money helped pay for food that nearly killed me, by the way. Just so you know. Remember the restaurant, Paul? It's only a little walnut.
It weren't walnut. It was oats. It was oats in the end.
No, the chocolate dessert that I tried to order. Not that.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
No,
just a little bit. It's just a little bit. It's like hazelnut. I'm sure I like that one.
Yeah. So, it kept changing nuts, but yeah, it was. They were like, "Can I get this?" And they're like, "I've got a nut allergy," and they're like, "Oh, it's only a little walnut." I'm like, "No, it's no, that's still too much." Walnut. And they're like, "Oh, but it's only a little bit. You'll be okay." I'm like, "No."
See, I think when you went with the was it the nut allergy, you should have put deathly allergic to nut.
No, I did put I've got an allergy, right? And then I thought maybe that's not enough, and I put I've got an allergy. It's very severe.
Yeah, see, you used the word severe. You should have put deadly. So then we were like, oh, we could actually kill this person, and we could have sent him to Jesus.
Paul is definitely not allergic to nuts.
Oh, I'm not. I'm 100% not. I am a gay bear. I'm happy in my life. I love some nuts, but not around Chili, because Chili.
He was a good boy.
Will die. I made sure.
Right, thank you again for putting up with me over the weekend.
What do you mean? It was fun.
You had to put up with me,
dude. Like half the weekend, you just fucking vanished from me. we got to Fanfest, and you just went Chili evaporated somewhere. So like, I spent like time with who did I spend time with? I think it was mostly like Chris, and then the second day I just joined Mione, and I just wandered around with Mione.
I did try and look for you though as well. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. Like every time, I was like, "Oh, he'll message me," and I tried to message you, and then you would message fucking Fran, and you won't message me back. I'm like, "The fuck? Why'd you message Fran first?"
Because I was getting messages from Fran.
Yeah, because they were trying to find you for me. Because I'm like, where the fuck they were going?
I would take cheese to get good food, and then Paul and I can play swords in the purest of terms. By the way, purest of terms.
Purest.
By the way, I did have the raw dog that bratwurst, which was funny as well. At Fanfest.
Yeah.
Because they were like, the bratwursts are not safe. I'm like, okay, but they couldn't guarantee the bread, so I had to like just eat the sausage on its own. They had to have pure. And then you had sausage without skin on. We ordered that. We ordered that from that from the nicest bloke ever.
Yeah, that we went to Checkpoint Charlie. I'm surprised that not a lot of people were there. Like,
also, somehow the owner of Checkpoint Charlie also, I don't know who it is, but I got a response from them on Google Maps as well.
Chili gets more reviews, and I'm the one that take him to the places.
I have over 100k, like I have over 100k views on Google Maps.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Fuck, this came out of my wallet. Oh, that's what came out of my wallet. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, Wendy's response. The Berlin Zoo Gardens responded.
The Wendy's response.
Yeah, they were like, that was it. Happy to hear you enjoyed your visit. You can always count on us for delicious food and great service. Come again and visit us soon. If you want any more information, letwendysknow.com. Not sponsored.
Hell yeah, letwendysknow.com.
Also, like they said, I literally barely wrote anything because I had no idea what I wrote. I just wanted to like review the zoo and take pictures, right? I literally put amazing zoo, incredible to explore. I had a ton of fun, and they're like, "Thank you for you're taking your time to write this great review." I literally took 5 seconds. Berlin Zoo, but yeah, no, it was Breer's Currywurst. I think is their name. Like that was some of the best food we had. By the way, talk about that. Remember, you can go check it. You'll be probably in the future. I don't know when we're recording it, but there will be a soundbite where I will talk about this. So go check out soundbites on Podbean, where I talk about food with my wonderful friend Flatus. So yeah, so a plug there. So,
a plug. Yeah.
Love your faces. Love you too, Car Pants.
Love your faces. I do. And again, thank you for the gifty subbies. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Susan and Car Pants giving us basically 10 whole subs.
Yeah.
Thank
you so, well, they did give us 10.
Yeah,
thank
they
gave
us
so much.
10 whole subs.
Thank you so much.
Which is going to help us do more stuff in the future.
Yeah. That will go to Baldur's Gate commissions, probably.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. We've got to start that soon. I don't know when we're starting that. When did you want to start that? I think I said the 7th next month.
Yeah.
The 7th, which is quite literally next week, Friday. 7th. Might even do it on the 6th because I am not doing anything over Wednesday and Thursdays now, so...
I mean, that'll depend on Rinny as well. So
Rinny will do anything I say. Or I just say, hey, well, I'm going to disappear now. Yeah, she'll be down for it. She's been bored whilst I've been away because I haven't been able to play Power World because I've been away. I can do a direct quote. I am bored and looking for games to play.
Oh.
and they didn't want to play. They didn't want to play Power World without me, or get further ahead in Power World without me. And I was like, you could have just fucking played. I'm like out for like 2 weekends. Like, like I'm not going to be around to play. And they're like, no. I was like, oh, fair enough. Also, a friend of mine also gave me Soulframe code, so I can go play Soulframe.
Oh, nice. Yeah, someone gave me that. I need to download it at some point.
Yeah,
I already had it
when I come back and play.
Also, Susan, thank you. I've just fixed the command. There you go.
Did the command not work?
No, it had the wrong link. It went to Twitter, but we now do a link tree. So.
Oh, nice. Oh, very good. Okay. Very good. Right. So we're going to wrap up here now. We're going to be talking more over the next couple of weeks. So, Chili, because this time I'm going to do it. Where can they find you, Chili?
You can find me on Soundbites, by the way. Soundbites Pod. You can find me at PlayStation Unchained, and you can find me on Problematic Sticker. You can find me over on Holified Saying Gaming on YouTube, where I've broken 420 subscribers at the time of recording. I don't know if it's gone up or down since then, but yeah, I think we're at 421. So again, thank you to everyone for the support. Yeah, 421. Thank you to everyone that supports me on YouTube. I did do a collab, but there was some errors with that. I don't know if I'm going to get that live, but eventually maybe. Again, thank you to the support on the channel, and thank you to everyone that gifted subs. I will be streaming some Fantasy 14 tomorrow. I am thinking about streaming Fantasy 9 in the future because I miss it. But I'm also thinking about streaming Fantasy 7. I'm not going to lie. So we'll see what's happening. So yeah, I will see what's happening. But yeah, you can find me on here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. And yeah, thank you again to Paul for putting up with me over the weekend. I'm an annoying person at times.
He's not. He really isn't. He's actually a vibe.
Oh,
because I actually said this before. I was like, we didn't turn the TV on at all. We just chilled and sat whilst like doing stuff. And that's all we did. We had a nice view out the hotel room. Hell yeah!
But thank you, Paul. I had a lot of fun, and you made the weekend a lot of. I wouldn't have done some of the stuff if it wasn't for you. So thank you.
Oh, I want to go to the zoo and go to these places.
I wouldn't have. I would
actually be a tourist.
Sat in the hotel.
I mean, we were lazy until about 12, and then I bought the tickets, and I was like, right, it's time to go.
Yeah. In our defense, we'd been up like 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 4 a.m. Well, that's because I thought you'd done what? We're wrapping up. This is the like how Marvel movies have the
end credits.
The
end credits
into
right
now.
The tease.
Yeah, we're teasing the Boomsday. We'll go around Boomsday. But no, that's where you can find me. Paul, where can they find you?
So you can find me on here on the weekends on Moogle Around Radio, where I stream Final Fantasy 14, and then on Mondays, not this weekend, and on Mondays I stream Warhammer Rogue Trader with Fuck, not with Fuck, but with my friend Nikki, and and also during the week you can find me on Paul_Bun, where I play a bunch of different other games. Recently, Power World with It's Rennie and friends. Also, you can also follow me on Twitter, where I've just been chilling on Twitter every now and then. But I've actually been playing. I've actually been doing a lot of stuff on Instagram, and we'll be doing stuff on Instagram. I'm going to do some like small like reels on Instagram of my weekend at Warhammer World. Then no, but at the Kent Major. That is Paul_Bun29. You can go follow me there. But yeah, that's where you guys can find me. And then hopefully soon be painting streams. Hopefully next month, I'm hoping next month is going to be painting streams where I can get or at least trying to set up some painting streams. Hopefully, so yeah, that's where you can find me.
But thank you so much again. Jesse Cox should be joining us next time, and then hopefully we're going to have Flatus on at the end of the month, and then we'll see. That's as far as I've got with guests. So again, thank you to everyone that joined us today. Thank you for all the gifted subs, and thank you for just watching. It means a lot just coming in and joining us and watching us. And yeah, see you all I'll see you all tomorrow. Anyway, bye-bye, which will be the past by the time it goes on Spotify. Oh, by the way, I apologize to any of the official Square Enix staff that is watching this right now, because some of them did say they're going to listen in on Spotify. So I apologize to any Square Enix staff that listen to this, but also thank you. Anyway, bye-bye. Like I gave some of them, I gave Koji Fox a sticker. So yeah. And he's like, what is this? It's like, yeah, you might not want to. Anyway, bye.
Bye. Very well. Love you all. Love your